Hello everyone, welcome to Supriya channel. Today's our topic is the external and internal structure of human heart. Before that, what is heart, where it is present, what is the size of the heart, what is its function? Heart is a muscular organ. It pumps the blood throughout the body and it is present at the left side of the chest cavity and the size of the heart is the closed fist. And here this is the anterior end. A means anterior end up one and P means posterior end bottom. This is the left side of the heart and this is the right side of the heart. And left side of the heart always carries the oxygenated blood and right side of the heart always carries the deoxygenated blood. Oxygenated means what? Rich blood. And it is the pear in shape. And if we observe the structure of the heart, external structure of the heart, wider at the anterior end and narrower at the posterior end. And the heart is covered by two-layered membrane. Heart is covered by two-layered membrane. The two-layered membrane called the pericardial membrane. Pericardial membrane. Between these two layers, fluid is filled. That fluid is called as this is the fluid. This fluid is called as the pericardial fluid. Pericardial fluid. And what is its function? It protects the pericardial fluid, protects the heart. How it protects the heart? From shocks, jerks and injuries. Next, if you observe the walls of the heart, blood vessels are present. That blood vessels are called as the coronary vessels. That coronary vessels supplies the blood to the only walls of the heart. Next, come to the L means left children, R means right. Right always supplies the deoxygenated blood, and left side of the heart always carries the oxygenated, that means rich blood. And the heart is divided into the 4 chambers. What are they? Left atria, left ventricle, right atria, right ventricle. What are they? 4. Left atria, right atria, third one left ventricle, and the fourth one right ventricle. And here I said that heart is divided into the 4 chambers. The upper 2 chambers are atria, are the auricles, and the lower 2 chambers are the ventricles. These 2 upper chambers are atria, are the auricles, and these 2 chambers are the lower chambers. These two are the ventricles. Total how many? 4. Left atria, left ventricle. Right atria, right ventricle. And let us discuss about the superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava and the aorta and the pulmonary artery. And superior vena cava, this here children, this superior, short form I wrote here, superior vena cava, this superior vena cava also called as the precaval vein. It is arised from the right side of the heart, and this is the inferior vena cava, also called as the postcaval vein. This is also arised from the right atria. Superior vena cava is also called what children? Precaval vein. Precaval vein. What is its function? What is its function? It brings the blood. It collects or it collects and brings the blood from where? From the head, only upper parts, head, neck and the shoulder. Next, what about this? This is the inferior vena cava. Inferior vena cava, also called as the precaval here, and here this one is the postcaval vein. And this inferior vena cava brings the blood, collect and brings the blood from lower parts of the body, from the neck, abdomen and the legs, lower parts of the body. And here these are the superior, these are the veins. Veins always collects the blood from the body parts. Next, this is all about the superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava. And I said that heart is divided into the 4 chambers, right children? And these 4 chambers are divided by partition. That partition is called as the septum or the septa. 1 mark answer. What is septum? What is septum? The 4 chambers of the heart divided by the partition. That partition is called as the septum or the septa. Here it has a function, it has main role. It not only acts as a partition, it also separates the deoxygenated blood and the oxygenated blood. And next, here this is the pulmonary artery. This pulmonary artery is the smallest artery. Pulmonary artery is the smallest artery and it is arised. This pulmonary artery arised from the right ventricle. And pulmonary artery, whatever the blood collects from the superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava, these vena cavas collects the blood. Which blood? Deoxygenated blood. That deoxygenated blood enters into the right atria. the deoxygenated blood enters into the right atria, and from the right atria to the right ventricle, this blood moves down through the openings. These openings acts as like doors. What are they? Tricuspid valve and the bicuspid valve. Bicuspid valve is also called as the mitral valve. So here now deoxygenated blood enters into the which chamber of the heart? Right ventricle. So here this pulmonary artery arised, and this pulmonary artery carries the deoxygenated blood into the next part, that is the pulmonary artery, and this pulmonary artery carries the deoxygenated blood into the lungs. Deoxygenated blood enters into the lungs. This deoxygenated blood, now lungs consist of blood, deoxygenated blood, and this deoxygenated blood exchanges into the oxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood. And here that oxygenated blood enters into the precaval veins. These are the precaval veins, left precaval vein and right precaval veins. So here now oxygenated blood enters into the which chamber? Left atria. Through the which valve? Bicuspid valve. Bicuspid valve is also called as the mitral valve. And here now the oxygenated blood enters into the left ventricle, and here one aorta arises, that is the systemic aorta. That systemic aorta extends as a aorta. This is the aorta, and here I wrote pulmonary artery is the smallest artery, and next systemic aorta or the systemic artery arised from where, children? Arised from the left ventricle, and from the left ventricle that oxygenated blood enters into the systemic aorta, and that extends as a aorta, and now aorta supplies the blood. Aorta supplies the blood to all the body parts. To all the body parts. So this aorta is called as the largest artery. This aorta is called as the largest artery. So whatever the vessels are present at the systemic artery, that valves are called as the systemic valves, and at the pulmonary artery, pulmonary valves. And this is all about the external and internal structure of heart. If you understand very clearly, just please like, share and subscribe and comment next which topic you want. Just comment in the comment box. I'll explain that particular topic. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.